Hey, am I advertising?
Morning, it's the 2nd of March 2024. We've got Dodgy Dave, he gets to bid us some Dodgy Dave. We've got the top tugger on the bird, Baz. He's back, got a full team out today. Unbelievable. I weren't even going to do a video today.
Stupid. I know I am.
I weren't even going to do one, and then yesterday, I was sat at the house at about 4 o'clock and they said, Rishi Sunak is flying down from Dundee to do a talk on Downing Street. You hear it, Dave?
I like that, I know.
No expense spared here, then. And I thought, he's going to call for an election. I'll tune in. Well, I tuned in, and what did he say? He came out yesterday in his speech, and he labelled all these marching for a ceasefire, he labelled as an extremist, this kid did. And he said, we've all got to live in harmony. I've only could pick bones out of speech, but he said, like, he's proud of our country, and our country have been good to him and his family. And I thought, who knows what? He's fucking right. He's making a mint out of us. He's both a practicing Hindu, and a British citizen. Wants us to live in harmony. Them in their big houses with each of swimming pools, and us in a 3-bedroom semis or as 1-bedroom flats, sat with a blanket on us to keep warm. Or them with a private health care, and us who can't get a dentist or see a GP or get a hospital appointment. Wants all to live in harmony, all to get on. Them MPs with their own security, and us who don't see a cop unless we're going 33 mile an hour in a 30 zone. He wants their kids who go to public school and our kids who go to schools, underfunded schools that's falling down, to live in harmony. Them with the banquets and us with food banks, he wants us all to live in harmony. Them who just walk off job like they did in Parliament the other week. If we did that, we can't do it. They'll fight union. We have to have a ballot. They just walked off. He wants us all to live in harmony. Anyway, then he got on about George Galloway. George has ruffled a few feathers. And he said, it's beyond alarming that Rochdale have elected someone who glorifies Hezbollah and is endorsed by Nick Griffin, the racist former leader of the BNP. When they told George that, he went fucking mad. Watch this clip.
The Prime Minister is saying
talk
that
as if this is God. We're talking about little Rishi Sunak in the fag end of his prime ministership. Don't talk to me as if he's come down from the mount with tablets of stone. The things that he says are somehow meant to awe me. They may awe you, they don't awe me.
a lot of people have just watched what the Prime Minister said. This is your opportunity to respond to what he said. Well, he says that there are forces here at home trying to tear us apart. He is implying you are a divisive figure. You have run an election campaign that has tried to appeal, particularly, not entirely, to one section of the community.
Who won the election? Me or Rishi Sunak? I've got the Democratic mandate here, not Rishi Sunak. He didn't even come second. He was lucky to come third. So don't put to me statements made by Rishi Sunak as if I'm supposed to be impressed by them. He don't impress me much.
We at Sky have spent some time today on the streets of Rochdale, and there are people who say that they feel intimidated by people like you and the people that have supported you.
I have just
and they have pointed out that you have concentrated your campaign on foreign affairs, and they worry that Rochdale will not be the winner.
That's my answer to you. I was just elected with a thumping majority by the electorate in Rochdale. That's all that matters to me.
So why are there people in the streets of Rochdale today worried?
Well, people voted yesterday, and they voted for me. Why is that difficult for you to grasp?
Why are there people on the streets worried?
There may be people who didn't vote for me who are worried, but the majority, the thumping majority, voted for me. I've got the mandate, and I'm going to the House of Commons with it.
And it's a mandate, you think, to do what? Because there are people that listen to what you say about whether or not Israel has a right to exist, what you say about what many Jewish people think are threatening slogans.
We had this conversation last night. Why are you reheating it?
Because in the light of the Prime Minister's
Don't keep
statement.
telling me about the Prime Minister as if he was Moses.
Do you not respect the Prime Minister?
Do I respect the Prime Minister? I despise the Prime Minister.
What about that then? We just had a little debate off camera and nobody here likes George. You don't like him, do you, Dave?
No.
Baz don't like him. I'm not very fond of him, but he has ruffled a few feathers and I'm loving it. And I love what he said about Sunak, because me and George both despise Sunak. That's what he said, and I agree with George on that. And I do admit these extremists out, and they're all in Tory government. I see them every time I look at government. When you go to a football match and your team's 2-0 down, and then the opponent score with 5 minutes to go, and it's 3-0, everybody gets up and walks out, and they start singing "Time to Go." I'm going to sing it for Rishi. Time to go, 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 time to go. Fuck off. Have a great day, everybody. Wakey, wakey.